Good morning, guys. We're here at the Airbnb. Looks like it was a pretty wild night. I was just working on my car all night trying to go to sleep, and everybody just destroyed this entire place. Super disrespectful, but not my problem because I didn't rent the place and I didn't invite these people. So we got the car done last night. We're heading out to the track. Today is our second day at Adams Motorsports Park. We're gonna be drifting all day here, and then tomorrow we go to Hoonigan, and then that will be the end of the trip. So we're getting down to the last part of this trip. And we kind of went through my car last night and did like a whole front suspension revamp. I took almost everything apart. It took me quite a while, but I wanted to make sure every nut and bolt was tight. I wanted to make sure the arms were adjusted properly. We bent the tension rod brackets back together, back into place as best we could. And at least 12 drunk people kept coming by asking me what I was doing. It was kind of hard to explain. Or I'd be like, yeah, I'm fixing my front suspension. Well, what does that mean? And then I explained the tension rod brackets, and like, well, how did that happen? And I'm just like, dude, can I just work? Just like, leave me alone. So that's what I dealt with. So I thought it was cool to park right here, but it actually ended up being a little bit frustrating. Today's Mikey's birthday, so we're gonna go get breakfast with Mikey. We're a little bit late to the track again, but you know, I don't mind that about Drift Week. We're always a little bit late. We miss a bit of, what do you call it? We miss a bit of the driving part, but like, I'm enjoying more and more the aspect of like the friendship part of doing this. As I say that people are annoying me walking by asking me about my car. But in all reality, like when you find a group of guys that you vibe with and that you're friends with, it's really nice to hang out with them and just like relax a little bit and do that side of things, as opposed to like always grinding to get to the track and get every second of seat time. I do that when I go to a weekend event because I don't want as much seat time. But when you have 7 or 9 track days back to back, it gets less about how much time you spend on the track and more about enjoying the trip with your friends. So that's what we're gonna do. Breakfast with Mikey. Happy birthday, Mikey. Where is this guy? Happy birthday, Mikey.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
I'm glad I met you. I'm glad we're friends.
Hey, man, I'm glad we're friends, too.
I'm not just saying that because I'm filming. I would say that if I wasn't filming.
Dude, and I know that, and that means a lot to me, and, you know.
Tens, right?
Dude.
Tens.
Non-tens. Deuces. These guys, tens.
Happy birthday!
I just said on my video that I was just talking about on my video how everybody in this house was annoying last night, and they're all gonna watch it. Sorry, guys. Not sorry. Don't be annoying.
Yeah.
Respect the place that you're staying at. Kelly.
Yeah.
When you said I only want pancakes, that's what I thought of right there. That's Kelly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Pigs in a blanket.
Is this how you normally eat, or you just on your birthday? You got there.
That there's butter pecan, butter pecan, with a little bit of welcome.
Happy days.
Welcome.
How old are you?
41.
Dang.
Finally a real boy.
Finally a real boy? Big one.
You have arrived.
Look, there's Aaron's car. Right there. New stickers. love to see misery. And I'm not saying I'm miserable right now, but like not happy. We just went out after all that work last night. What was it, like 4 hours of, I mean, it wasn't 4 hours of work, but just sitting there with my car in the air for 4 hours. Thinking that all the problems were solved. I go out for the first lap, just like I did yesterday. 1 lap, and I bent a tie rod on the first lap because the wheel grabbed.
The fender. The inner fender.
Thank you. The wheel grabbed, what'd you call it?
The inner fender.
Inner fender, in the inner wheel well, like the back. So it must be too far back still. I measured both of them and it was 24 inches from the spot that I measured to the center. So maybe I need to go forward like another half an inch or an inch in the wheel well. But I'm gonna lift it up right now and check it. I just didn't want to do any work today, but looks like that's what I'm doing today is more work. I'm kind of over it. They cut off part of the track because there's not a nice way to say it, because the people here are running into stuff. They can't drive on this track, and so they cut everyone off, which is part of the issue with driftweek getting too big, is that there's a bunch of drivers that
are not that great.
Maybe don't belong on a trip of this caliber. That's a better way to say that.
Oh, it's actually recording.
Oh yeah, I'm actually recording. So, unfortunately, I mean, I guess last time, even on driftweek 1 or whenever we were here, I don't remember which driftweek it was, there was an exclusive small group of drivers, and there were still problems. Someone hit the... No, that wasn't our group. It was
that
one
was
of the
some
locals.
random driver, yeah.
But,
that was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. So I understand why they don't want that happening. It just sucks because it's like everyone gets punished for the acts of a few that are at a different level of driving. But either way, like, I was not excited about this track anyways. I'm just not feeling it. My handbrake's not working great, so like the entries are kind of like a little sketchy. I'm not happy and comfortable with the car right now. I was in the first part of the trip, and then something happened at Grange. I don't remember what it was. I'll have to go back. You guys probably know better than I do because I haven't been watching my own videos. But it's at some point we bent a tie rod. I changed a few things, and the car is now 1,000 times worse with the front end. That's why I took everything apart last night, thinking that whatever we did up front would fix it. But it looks like I need to do it again. And last night I was in the mood to do all the work. Right now I'm not in the mood to do all the work. So the guys went to go grab the trailer. We'll probably start packing up, loading stuff, and just get everything like ready and loaded, and then maybe I'll try and do another lap. But like, I'm on my last tie rod. We just bent one. I don't know if this one didn't look too bad. Like the wheel went from this to this just a little bit. So maybe I can straighten this one out and save it. But like, we spent all this time doing a front end tow. Everything felt so good. We just drove here on the freeway and the car was like driving straight and good, and now problems. Oh, there's my light. It was up here because Dan and I were filming last night with the light. Maybe I'll just go around and talk to people today. I don't know. Just like trying to find something to do to entertain myself, because driving at this track is not entertainment for me. So, but I've seen a lot of people posting in the group and stuff that they really like this track, so I'm glad that some people are enjoying it. It's not like an overall feel that this track sucks. I just am not feeling it with this car and the way I'm driving and everything. It's just not for me. Plus, I've had a lot of good laps at the other tracks, so like satisfaction level, I'm satisfied with all that stuff. I kind of want to go to the beach. Should just bail and go to the beach. So yeah, I'm gonna go do something. I don't know what yet, but I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on right now. So it ended up being not a bent tie rod, but this tension rod bracket rebent immediately. I don't know exactly why or what's putting so much force on that, because I mean, we definitely measured it. We checked for like tension. This thing was not a problem last night. I'm wondering if there's just no structure left from that tension rod bracket because it's so bent. So there's all these spots that are just waiting to rebend. Even as many times as we bend it straight, it just needs to be boxed. But that's like really, really bad. So we decided we're going to put the cars down. I mean, what am I saying? We're gonna get the cars ready and go for a drive. We're gonna
go for a long drive.
We're gonna take a shark car off the trailer,
Yeah.
and just go cruise two S13s around and have a good time.
Yeah.
See if we can't get them both
That's
impounded.
what I want, man. I want to have a good time. It's the end of drift week. This track, they just made it so unappealing. It looks like if you put mayonnaise on a hot dog and then dipped it in a big bucket of onions.
Stop.
There you go. See? You don't want to eat that, do you? No, we don't want to eat that either. So, we're going to go eat somewhere else.
Is that a Skyline?
Yeah, there's 33.
It's not
back
legal in the
there.
States.
There's 33 back there.
That looks more like a fishing boat to me than a Skyline. Look, there's a good car right there. Oh, except those headlights.
Ooh.
Yeah. What is that? This is a Corvette Club. Club. Is that a Mustang? What is that? Seth, go park with your buddies.
You don't got style.
What?
Oh!
Ooh. That
What do you mean by
Subaru.
that is we don't have a supercharger.
That Subaru is the best looking car here, by far.
Supercharger problems.
Just kidding. Here's the best looking car. Smash, crash, bent tie rod. All right, so I'm walking through the pits, and guess who walks up? He's like, "Yo, you ready for that lead?" And I'm like, "Nah, dude, my car's broken now." And he's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Ah, it's not a bit. No, what's wrong?" Well, my tension rod brackets are bent. He's like, "Yo, I got tension rod brackets, spare tension rod brackets in the trailer," and he hooked it up. So now I'm gonna go fix the car, even though I was like all done and checked out, but now I'm not checked out anymore. So thanks, dude. Yep, let's do it.
Let's go.
Thank you. All right, back to work. This is a very unique view of something wrong with Wout's car. Nothing ever happens. He never crashes. Nothing ever goes wrong. What was it? What happened?
I approached the hairpin and I see there's a huge amount of glass in there.
You could see it on the road?
Yeah.
It was like bad.
It was a huge amount. I don't know what, I think 30 or something. And I'm like, too late to bail, so I go on the outside. I dip 2 wheels off, and I guess it caught my bumper. So I didn't even know it was loose.
Ooh, that got a little bit rough, huh? Oh, did you drag it halfway around the track?
I think so. I didn't even find out until I was here.
So, oh, such a clean car.
Not anymore.
No,
Well,
you're always so careful.
nice carbon fiber inner fender.
Oh, is that OEM?
Yeah, that's stock.
Wow.
It's M3 specific. So yeah, and this thing got dragged a little bit.
What is that?
That's where you jack the car up, so it's in the sill.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
Spilled glass all over.
Oh
I
man,
bailed.
bummer. Look at all these cars with problems. Everyone here's got problems. It's like a sea of problems.
This is
So
true.
what you need to do is go like find people and then ask them what's wrong and then tell them that they did something wrong. And
Okay.
that's what's
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Alright, so my night has definitely not gone at all how I expected or thought it was gonna go. I told you guys earlier we were gonna drop the cars and we were gonna go for a drive and all that stuff. Well, one thing led to another, and it's like, well, we can't take the trailer until this guy's ready and we can take it over here. Well, that didn't happen, right? So we're waiting. Well, now the taillights in the car don't work, so let's figure that out. And then, well, now the guys are hungry, so we want to go get food. And then the other guy's like, well, we're gonna go over here and do this, and we want you to come with us. And I'm like, well, we already planned this. Oh no, but you gotta come do this. And well, if you're gonna take the trailer, then you gotta come with us over here to drop it off and then go do this. And it's just like, oh my gosh, and everything. And then now this guy's mad at me, and this guy's mad at me, and this guy's mad at me, and everybody's pulling me in different directions. And I'm like, literally all I wanted to do was like make something fun for our group to do. So like I put all this thought and effort, and like, okay, I've got an idea of where we can go and all we can do. We took the car off the trailer, we're doing all that stuff, and it's just like getting slapped and kicked from every direction. And I was like really down. And I was like, just like very emotionally exhausting for me to do that. And so like I was actually like really upset. Not like mad upset, but like I was sad. Like really sad that things weren't working the way that I planned them out to do. And so it's just like frustrating, like really frustrating, you know. So we're cruising, we drop, Seth and I are like, well, the other guys decide where they want to go eat, and we drive into town, and there's nowhere to park this trailer, like no chance. It's like downtown, no parking, nothing. And so we're like, oh, what are we gonna do now, right? Everybody's already upset, everybody's mad at me because I didn't do things the right way or whatever I did wrong, and no matter what I do, it was the wrong thing. You guys ever felt that way? Like, no matter what decision you make, whether you're trying your best to do this or that or trying to make everyone happy, like it's just the wrong thing. And like I was trying so hard to think of everybody but myself, and I still made the wrong decision. Whatever it was just like wrong, and everybody's mad, and I'm just like emotionally just getting kicked in the face multiple times by everyone around me, and it really sucks. So Seth understands, like, you know, fortunately this time Seth's not mad at me. He understands like what's going on. Like, well, let's just try and make it so everybody gets what they want, you know. So we drop off the other guys so they can go get the food that they want, and then we decide, let's just go get gas. We won't have to park. We'll drive around while they go get food. Well, on our way down to go get gas, I get a call from Damien, and he's like, yo, you just passed us, like, come get food. I'm like, I can't, man. Like, there's nowhere to park. It's whatever. Sorry, man. Thanks for calling. Like, I appreciate it, but it's not going to happen. On our way back through town, I'm trying to find out where we're going to go pick up the other guys, and I see a parking spot here. And it happened to be right by the restaurant where those guys were. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just park here. The other guys can go wait while they're eating. We'll go pick them up when we're done. We'll just grab some quick food. And so, like, finally a little bit of redemption here in this really crappy situation that I created for everybody. And so yeah, now we're hanging out with some friends and we're getting some good food, and hopefully the other guys aren't mad, but like we're chilling. So nothing like sitting down and hanging out with the homies. Tacos! Is the food any good? Sick. That's what I want to hear. Oh, thanks, Seth. What a sweetheart. Isn't he just a gem of a person? Isn't he just like... Yeah.
Talk about serving.
So I'm sitting here trying to decide what to do with my car. Maybe I should work on it. Maybe I should look at the tension rod brackets. Tomorrow's Hoonigan. We're supposed to drive there. I don't really want to have problems, but like everything about the front end right now is a problem. And I don't know if there's an actual fix for it without cutting and welding and all that stuff with equipment that I don't have. So I sit in my spot, staring at the car, wondering what I should do. Meanwhile, off in the distance, a city. People going about their days, their nights, living their lives, while I sit and contemplate. Meanwhile, inside, people fight with Nerf guns, shooting at each other, shooting at empty beer bottles. And here I sit, contemplating what I should do. I'm still here.
Hey.
I haven't done anything. My decision was to not do anything. The tension rod bracket is bent. The other one's bent, not the tie rod. But I'm hoping this car can at least do some donuts tomorrow at Hoonigan and then drive on the trailer to get home. That's about where I'm at in this trip.
You have to, you're like, emphasis right now. I don't even know if that's the right word.
Enthusiasm.
Your enthusiasm is like 1%,
Yeah.
and I need you at least 50 to talk to a camera.
Can you do 50?
I can do 75.
Can you make that happen?
Yeah, watch me do 75. Watch me do 75%. Okay.
do 80.
This car sucks
70%
as of
arugula.
a couple days ago because of the alignment. I can do 75. That's about it.
All right. That's a
This
lot
car
of arugula.
sucks. As of a couple days ago, the alignment started tearing the front end apart. We all know that. You see
This is
the
a tech
video.
talk. This counts. This counts.
Okay, cool.
Tech talk with Kelly Williams. No, I do the bugle. I do. Don't take away. I need something, man.
No, I'm taking it off.
This is your segment. I'm the
It's my
opener.
channel now. Tech talk, the world spins. Wow. Okay. So we
Tech
know.
talk with Kelly. You mean there's a machine that does what I do?
There's a machine.
It's like just take everything from me.
Okay.
All
Well, we all know that the lower control arms were tearing everything apart because they weren't adjusted right, because it's a tension rod and control arm mashup. It's an LCA tension rod, LCAT baby, or LCATR, right? Lower control arm tension rod, I guess. I don't know.
Whoa.
It's their.
You coined a new
I
term.
did that.
LCATR.
just Now 75% enthusiasm did that right now.
Yeah.
So it's tearing all the shit apart. We went out today and it was so sad. You did one lap after we tugged on the car with a truck. We tugged on it with a truck, Brandon. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I saw
We
it.
tried so hard.
It was rough.
But in the end, it didn't even matter. 75% coming in. So he did another lap today, and it just torched the front end. We bent something. We don't know what.
Tension rod bracket.
Oh, it was okay.
Yeah, it was bad.
I don't know
I
what.
thought it was the
wasn't
tie
paying
rod.
attention.
Tension rod bracket.
And went, bend.
Oh yeah, okay. Well,
One lap yesterday, one lap today.
well,
That's why my enthusiasm is at 1%.
I understand that. Now, if you were to do what we did on this trip to try and make this work, you would probably know better. But we didn't have any more tension rod brackets until the end of the day. So we didn't get any chance to go out and do anything.
I thought about putting them on, but I don't want to bend another pair.
Yeah. That's the real fix, is to go in. First off, our radiator core support is broken. We need to re-weld that and measure, and just make sure that everything is straight again. Because if it's not straight, you'll come into the same issues over and over and over again, where your geometry of your front end is fighting itself. No matter if you're driving down the freeway or what, it's still fighting itself, pulling and tugging on things that should be free floating. So we're gonna just retire the car for a little bit, go do some donuts, which doesn't do any more damage than.
Hopefully not.
Dude, there's no way.
We'll see.
I've done donuts in a car that didn't have anything. It had a hole where the trans tunnel was supposed to be, and I could see my drive shaft spinning, and I was like, "Death trap, let's go!" Yeah, well, I'm still alive, so you'll be fine. We're gonna go do donuts. We're going to do donuts. There's your comment from Kelly. Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, I can't keep that going. We're gonna go do donuts at Hoonigan, load the car up, and go back to Utah. And I'm super stoked about that last part because this trip has been amazing. But I'm tired, man.
Same.
So tired of working on this damn car. Oh, okay. Well, my tech talk is over, but if you want to keep talking, we can. I'll take that as a no.
Why do you not cut it regular?
Woo! I'm a girl in high school. Woo! How about that?
What have you done? Just cut it regular.
I don't care anymore, bro. It's the end of Drift Week. I'm gonna go put the jorts on. Bye.
Those aren't the same ones that you were just wearing.
Nah, man. These are the same ones
Those
I
are
was wearing
not.
the other day.
Oh yeah.
They came down to here.
What happened?
I washed them. And now they're quite a difference.
Did they shrink or did they unravel?
You know, I don't know. Actually, I should probably check the washer and see if it's clogged. 'Cause it might be. You know when you let your girlfriend take a shower, and then you come back the next day and it starts filling up, and you're like, oh, what's that dust bunny in there? Oh, bleep that out, please. I want that in there, the bleep and hanger, and then you
Fish out the hairball.
fish out a mouse.
That's
Like,
me
come
every
on.
time.
Oh,
What do you mean?
David Hasselhoff can't shower without a hanger.
I don't know what that's like, guys.
Terrible.
Hey, can you close my video for me?
Yeah. It's the end of Drift Week. This trip is amazing. y'all need to hang out with drifters more.
Need a rim protector. This is really good. Look at that. Hilarious.
How's your experience been on Drift Week?
Very good. Yeah, I'm just super happy that that I was able to do 3 drift weeks in 1 year. So that's like crazy if I think back about it.
You think anybody got more laps than you on this trip?
I don't know. Like everybody says they do.
You said how many?
311.
311 laps. How do you count?
I have an app where I just.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So we got cut off for a minute, but I need you to close my video for me so I can go to sleep.
Yeah, me too, man. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm really stoked that this one went so well. It's also good to get some laps with Brandon. I love this car. Like it's probably one of my favorite cars that Brandon has brought on Drift Week. So keep watching this content. This guy works real hard for it. Really good driver. Maybe one of the most underrated drivers that there is. So keep following him.
Thank you.
Ugh.